Creative Assembly, Warhammer 40,000, Total War 40k, whatever we're calling it these days, it has been the talk of the town now for the past couple of years. And in today's video, I'm bringing all the rumors from multiple sources into one big lump sum of information. We're going to be covering stuff like potential release dates, beta testing dates, announcement dates, stuff like that, factions, everything really that I've heard through my whispers of the warp. Yes, I don't really cover the Total War series games that much because it's fantasy at the moment, but if it does go to 40k, then of course I'm going to put a lot of my time into that. I know there's channels out there that do this a lot more than me, like A Book of Grudges, Legend of Total War, which are more into the rumorverse with this type of game than me, but I hear things through my whispers. Again, my whispers normally focus on the tabletop, but I'm hearing more and more things about this game. So let's jump in, let's talk about it, and hopefully I can brighten up your day with some of these rumors. And because, of course, this is a rumor video, please take everything I'm about to say as rumors. It's not facts, like I say with my model rumor videos. All rumors are lies until the production company who's making it, the game company, the model company themselves, announce it on their social media feed. Now, just because I believe these rumors doesn't mean that you should believe these rumors. So please take them as rumors and not facts. So I'm just going to put some footage in the background so it's not just my massive head talking in my monotone voice. You know, you can see some Space Marine 2 gameplay footage with me killing things in multiplayer since I am the Emperor Reborn. But I want to start with one of the biggest subjects a part of Creative Assembly, and that is all the hardship and the reshuffling and the layoffs that they've had. Now, I wasn't following this at the time. I wasn't paying attention to this at all. But from one of the whispers I heard is that apparently when they were restructuring and there were redundancies, that apparently no Warhammer staff were affected by this. Yes, people left on their own accord and stuff like that, but if anything, the Warhammer teams were more reinforced. Not only the Warhammer teams, but I also heard at the time that the Star Wars team, because again, apparently a Star Wars game is happening at Creative Assembly as well, that was also bolstered. So yes, if you've fearing that maybe the 40k game was affected by whatever happened at Creative Assembly, apparently not. If anything, it was improved and it was strengthened, and you know, it's looking like, well, potentially one of their beacon upcoming 40k, or should I say one of their beacon upcoming games for Creative Assembly. Now, one of the big subjects to talk about is the timescale when things are supposed to be happening with Total War 40k, and one of the things I have heard again from multiple sources, and one source who I really trust stated that this past October and November, so October 2024, they did a friends and family testing with the 40k game. It's looking like June 2025 is supposed to be the potential announcement, like official announcement. We are working on this 40k game, and it's going to be this, it's going to be that, it's going to be, you know, feature all these type of things. Apparently around February 26 is when they're looking to do a soft launch, like open testing, and it's supposed to officially launch late fall winter 2026. So 2026 official release date. I'm just going to put that in the bag for now. Hopefully we'll see things next year. I've always said when we've been talking about this on streams, I believe 2025 is going to be the year that they announce it. Maybe it won't be around June time, maybe it'll be later, maybe it'll be a bit earlier, but I do feel 2025 is the right time to announce this Creative Assembly 40k game. With the massive success of Space Marine 2, there's so much hype around 40k, the Amazon deal, Henry, stuff like that. Now is the hype. It's the right time to announce something big. Now, from another source as well, I gathered some information on how the game potentially could be playing, and apparently the campaign map for 40k are going to be both galaxy maps where you battle for system control on the ground and in space. Now, this source did say they're not sure if space battles will be in the 40k game at launch, but most likely. Now, the way I probably look at that is maybe what they did with Battlefleet Gothic 2 in the single player. They had a great campaign map of going from system to system. So maybe something like that, but more in depth with resources. And then, of course, the planets in that zone where you go down, you control resources and fight in the ground battles and all that kind of stuff. But it's nice to start hearing rumors that it's not just going to be ground battles. there's going to be a lot of things added to the space part of the game as well, because that is a massive, massive part of Warhammer 40,000. And for me, a Son of Dawn who specializes in void combat, okay, that's where the Sons of Dawn are at their peak. I love hearing rumors like this, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to hear a little bit more about that, and they really go into that and show it off as its own little game mode and battle mode in this Total War 40k game. Also, another thing to talk about is some of the new mechanics that apparently is going to be introduced in the Total War 40k game. Now, some of these mechanics were designed in another Total War game, which apparently has been cancelled, and that is the Total War World War I game. Like mechanics like dogfights for like biplanes and stuff like that. Apparently that was supposed to be being brought over and added to the 40k game. I don't know, like Valkyries and like walkers, like all these other type of things that we haven't yet to experience in the Total War game, and all these new mechanics are then being, for the first time, going to be shown off in this game. Hopefully, again, fingers crossed, it looks amazing, it works out, and it's just an awesome time. In terms of factions, again, some of the rumors that I were hearing around this, Space Marines being the main one. I've heard Chaos Space Marines, I've heard Orcs, I've heard Eldar, and again, these are going to be launching apparently with sub-factions attached to them as well. So if we look at Space Marines and you look at my room behind me, of course I'm an Imperial Fist fan, but it's probably going to be launching with the main poster boys, which is probably going to be Ultramarines, but I would love maybe Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Imperial Fist, White Scars to be attached to them as well, and maybe have certain hero characters attached to them, Lysander, Gilliman for the Ultramarines, Azrael for the Dark Angels, Dante for the Blood Angels, etc, etc. There's so much you can add when it comes to 40k characters, stories, chapters, factions, Orc clans, Eldar craft worlds, right? This is the great thing about Warhammer 40,000. We have so much lore, we have so much story behind us. You can go in any direction and you literally will not miss with epic heroes, epic factions, and epic stories. I'm sure there's going to be so much more to talk about in the coming months with this. Again, 2025 is what I'm really looking at now for Total War. I'm going to keep my ear to the ground and start listening to these whispers a little bit more, because again, I've had a ton of whispers, but it's just getting all this information into one place, trying to verify it, trying to trust certain whispers and stuff like that. But I'm seriously looking forward to what Creative Assembler is doing and going ahead to do as well. I'm super excited to see if they're going to make this game into a big product. Fingers crossed. I keep saying it, fingers crossed. Hopefully this is going to be the RTS for Warhammer 40,000, right? You know, we all know Dawn of War, we all know how much we're in love with Dawn of War, not number 3, that never existed, okay? But the original Dawn of War series, Retribution, etc., and stuff like that, these were some of the greatest RTS games that we ever got as 40k players. So hopefully, Creative Assembler can bypass that and just do amazing things, incredible things, and again, make this the RTS for 40k players. I definitely think this is the right time right now, and I think 40k is just going to get even bigger and bigger and bigger, and we're going to start seeing even more epic video games. And for me, who's a video game 40k fan, model guy, you know, everything like that, I'm literally living in the golden days of 40k now. This is how I see it. I just got Space Marine 2, love that. Hopefully Creative Assembler will take me to the next limits as well. Enough yapping from me. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, suggestions, anything, post it down below. I'm of a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See you, gents. Have a great day, have a great night, and bye-bye.